Hi there, I'm Nathan Mullo. I'm a real estate expert. I work with distressed properties and distressed mortgages. So today I'm making a video about dealing with HOAs. A lot of people seem to forget about their HOAs when they're in a distressed situation. And then at the very end, their HOA starts acting very suspicious. That's the best way I can say it. A lot of HOAs in Florida will wait until you get closer to a closing and then sneak up on you with inflated bills. It is really inappropriate. Super inappropriate. And so I have a strategy of my own that I help my clients to avoid that problem, but I'm going to show you some complications of the past. And I got one customer here. Further down on my webpage here is a testimonial video where someone tells you that at the last second their HOA handed them a $1,000 bill. This is a bill. All right. So as you can see here, we ordered the payoff. At that time, he only owed about $35. And on 6/12, June 12, they added $1,079.32. $1,079.32 came out of nowhere. Every month his balance was 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then we order a payoff, and all of a sudden they just jacked it up $1,000. So if you didn't realize that was going on, in a lot of HOAs, at the very last second, they hand you a surprise bill. Very inappropriate. I really hate it. I don't like it. There really isn't a law in Florida that controls this type of behavior where they can just pad the account when they feel like it and then hold everybody hostage at closing. So you have to know how to deal with them. I have my own way of dealing with them so that my client don't run into problems. And so far it's been working really well. I'm going to show you another example, another customer in Tampa, Florida. Let me share that screen right now. And here it is. I actually got approved for $10,000 to go to the HOA because there was a big balance there. And the bill never should have gone over $10,000. But they started doing all sorts of funky stuff. They added a post-judgment maintenance fine, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, transfer fee. All of a sudden, they started padding it like crazy. And they went up to almost $15,000. Now, I was really upset about that because we already had requested a payoff and it was nowhere near that. They just started inflating. However, I was able to find some, let's say, some misbehavior by the attorney, and I was able to use that as leverage against them to lower down the balance there, as you saw, just under $9,500, and we had credit for $10,000, so had it covered. I just don't like when these lawyers start inflating and padding bills. They think they can get away with anything. That's not good. Another client that I was helping, she was a police officer, and I warned her about the same situation. And she thought she had a good relationship going with the association, didn't have a problem. Then as we got closer to closing, same thing. They just put a bill out of nowhere, and she freaked. But she was a police officer. She went down there and threatened to arrest everybody, and guess what? They cleaned up the bill. Unless you're a police officer, it's going to be tougher for you. But I have a strategy to keep it under control. And that's the important thing. You got to keep it under control before they blow up your situation. So there it is. These HOAs are a problem, and you have to have an entire game plan to deal with them when you're dealing with properties in foreclosure, distressed. If they hear anything, they smell there's issues going on, they're going to be very tempted to jack up your bill, and you need to be aware of that going in. All right, there it is. So if you have a distress situation going on with your property, whatever that is, just give me a call. I'll review it, and I'll come up with a game plan for you. Okay? Talk to you soon.